Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had so many questions. How do we record an episode? Where do we find background music? How do we get our show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places that people like to listen? And where do we find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. Anchor makes it simple to get up and running. You can upload and schedule your podcast ahead of time. It publishes to all the major podcast platforms. You can easily check your stats. I could go on, but instead, why don't you go and get started? Go to anchor.fm/start to join the e-commerce minute and a diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. We can't wait to hear your podcast.
It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's e-commerce minute episode 368.
In today's episode, Walmart acquires art.com.
Walmart has announced its plans to buy home decor site art.com. Art.com is one of the largest art sellers in the world with more than 2 million curated images in its inventory. It sells limited edition prints on paper, canvas, posters, frames, and assorted wall decor items. It also provides custom framing services for artwork and user-generated photo images. The art marketplace seller recently reported more than $300 million in annual sales. Walmart has been on a buying spree of niche e-commerce companies. Following its $3 billion acquisition of Jet.com, it now counts Bonobos, Shoes.com, Eloquii, Bare Necessities, Moosejaw, and ModCloth in its stables. Walmart's e-commerce CEO Mark Lurie said Walmart could own as many as 40 digitally native brands before its acquisition efforts are complete. The move is seen as an attempt by the retailer to attract younger consumers that don't shop in store and also to compete against Amazon. Art.com has a reported 12 million customers worldwide, which skew high income, highly educated, and younger than Walmart's current shoppers. Quote, this will enhance the customer experience with millions of additional choices of art, wall decor, and personalized print-on-demand capabilities while creating a richer, deeper shopping experience across the home category, unquote, the company said in making the announcement. Walmart also acquires augmented reality technology from art.com, where nearly a quarter of its customers now use a feature called Art View. This allows shoppers to see how a piece of artwork would look in their home before ordering. Since the majority of art.com's inventory is printed on demand, this allows for customization without holding large inventory. Walmart sees winning the wall as a critical step in competing in the $10 billion annual wall art and home decor market where competition abounds. Amazon, eBay, and Etsy have significant footholds, as do niche online sellers including Fine Art America, Artspan, and Artspace. Walmart plans to continue Art.com as a standalone website while also selling to other online retail sites. Terms of the deal have not been disclosed. The transaction is expected to complete in early 2019. I like this one.
Well, Walmart is on another buying spree, huh?
Yeah, this is a good one for a couple different reasons. As noted in the article, the home decor market is kind of taken off. Everybody thinks they're going to be on the next HGTV, so the home decor market is really fired up again. And also for the technology that they bought, which seems to be just an AR play, which we see a lot of e-commerce merchants doing now because everybody wants to have that. Let's see how it looks in your house, which was a real super novelty. When we first started this podcast, and now I think if a big e-commerce company has not invested in this technology, they're already behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, I mean the art stuff is easy, right? Like that's a furniture art. How is it going to look in my house? Is it too big? Is it too small?
Yeah, it's a perfect thing for the AR. So this is a smart move by Walmart. And smart in that they'll keep it as a standalone site because art.com has been around for a long time. And it is a huge, huge market. They'll let it be. And I think what they're going to do is just eventually start offering things from art.com on walmart.com. But I think it's, much like Bonobos and Jet.com, it'll just leave it alone.
Yeah, no, totally. Hopefully they'll just leave it alone.
Yeah, hopefully they'll just leave it alone. This could give Walmart a big point of difference because we don't think of home decor when you think of Walmart. You think of, I bought some cheap dishes, I bought some dish towels, I bought a cheap rug. It's more of a utility. I don't have a lot to spend, or I just need to get something quick. Whereas if you look at Target has that sort of design sensibility, and they've partnered with Magnolia Home, the Chip and Joanna, that whole thing there. But that is a specific look. And I think once you take something like art.com, which is millions and millions of different looks, it's all up to your imagination. I think this could give them kind of a point of difference in there. I would love to see them acquire other types of home goods type vendors to give them that point of difference. Because as I said, when you think of high end home decor, or even just upper end home decor, Walmart does not roll off the tongue.
No, absolutely not. And it's kind of funny. We keep on discussing like how Walmart is not, that brand is still kind of known for
cheap.
Yeah, I mean, no, cheap, and it's like convenient, and it's there, right? In a lot of towns, that's the only place you go to. Yeah. But I mean, it looks like they're trying to change that perception in certain areas where it's becoming a bigger thing. It's becoming, purchasing all these companies is I think, playing well for them.
Yeah, we've seen it. I mean, we've talked about all the other acquisitions. They're going for, they see who the next generation is, and it's like I like to say, the millenniums. They got the deep pockets, and they want to spend their money, and they want to kind of court that demographic as it's coming up. And again, as we're saying, change the perception of Walmart. So I think it's a great acquisition by Walmart. You got anything else to add, Bart?
Nope, that is it, sir.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. Full show notes are at ecommerceminute.co. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.